Hi students, today we are going to see decimation in time fast Fourier transform. How to do the problems using your DIT FFT algorithm. So 8-point DFT using radix 2 FFT algorithm. Um, Here the radix 2 DIT FFT algorithm, we are going to decimate the input sequence with respect to time domain. So we are saying it is a decimation in time FFT algorithm. Here to compute 8-point DFT using radix 2 FFT, it involves 3 stages of computation because 8 can be written in terms of 2 power 3, but 2 and 3 is going to be the number of stages here, right? So first point in solving the problems using a radix to DIT-FFT, first your x of n should be arranged in bit reverse order. So what is this bit reverse order now? The normal order for 8-point, I'm going to take the value of x of 0 to x of 7 and its corresponding binary value of the time domain. I took it out as for 0 it is 000, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So in the bit reverse order, the binary values of each time domain will be reversed here. That is 000 reversed is 000, 001 reversed term is 100, and 010 is same 010, 011 is 110, 100 is 001. So all the values, all the binary values will get reversed here. And now I'm going to take its corresponding value here. It is nothing but x of 0, 4, 2, 6, 1, 5, 3, and then 7. So your normal order is x of 0 to x of 7. Its corresponding bit reverse order is 0, 4, 2, 6, 1, 5, 3, 7. So it's very important to arrange your input sequence in the bit reverse order for your 8-point DFT using radix to DIT FFT algorithm. So the basic thing is first in the first stage we saw that to compute your 8-point we need 3 stages here. The first stage is clubbed into two points, so we'll be having 4 2 points DFT here, right? So the output of this first stage will be the input of the second stage. So here the output of the 2 point DFT is combined to get one 4-point, another 2 point DFT has another 4-point. So the output of this second stage, so this is the second stage, the output of this second stage will be the input of the third stage. So this two 4-point DFTs is clubbed together to get an 8-point DFT, and I'll be obtaining my output in a normal order. So in your DIT FFT algorithm, input will be in bit reverse order, output will be in the normal order. So first we'll see how to draw the butterfly diagram, then we'll go for the problem here. First the 8 lines has to be parallel lines has to be drawn with equal intervals. So your input should be in the normal bit reverse order. So 0, 4, 2, 6, 1, 5, 3, 7. So first stage will be your 2-point DFT. So 2-point DFT has to be drawn and then the arrow mark should be placed here. Now the 2-point DFT, the periodicity is going to be 1. So the upper part will be 1, the lower part will have the phase factor of -1. So that should be mentioned, and then the next is going to be the twiddle factor. So the lower half of your periodicity will have the twiddle factor. So here the first one is going to be your w suffix 2 power 0, where the twiddle factor w suffix 2 power 0 is going to be 1. Next the output can be calculated as v11 of 0, that is first one is going to be x of 0 plus x of 4 into w suffix 2 power 0 here. So x of 0 plus w suffix 2 power 0 into x of 4. So the next is going to be, you have this minus. So it is going to be x of 0 minus w suffix 2 power x of 0 here. Similarly, the next is your x2 of 2 plus w suffix 2 power 0 into x of 6. The next will be the complex conjugate here. Similarly, you'll be getting your values here. So now we'll be obtaining the output of your first stage. Next, this will be the input for the second stage, which is nothing but your 4-point. So 4-point, this 4-point here. And then here the arrow marks, here the periodicity is going to be 2. So the upper part will be 2, 1 will be 1, and the lower part will be your minus 1. And then the total factor is going to be w suffix 4 power 0. So it's going to be your 4 point upper w suffix 4 power 0, w suffix 4 power 1, w suffix 4 power 0, w suffix 4 power 1. So w suffix 4 power 0 is going to be 1, w suffix 4 power 1 value is going to be minus g. So how can we calculate? The f1 of 0 is this v11 of 0 and v12 of 0 into your w suffix 4 power 0. And F1 is V11 of 1, V12 of n along with your total factor. Again, it is V11 of 0, V12 of 0 along with this minus here. So again, your V11 of 1, V2 of V12 of 1 along with your twiddle factor minus of this twiddle factor here. Similarly, you'll be getting your F2 of 0, F2 of 1, F2 of 2, F2 of 3. Next, this will act as a output of your second stage will be the input of your third stage. So next I'm going to draw the third stage 8-point DFT. See here. So this one should be coupled to 0. So this 4 to 0 here. Next, next, next. Again, so this is going to be the corner. So this way you have to draw. And then the arrow mark here in 8 point, the periodicity is going to be 4. So upper 4 will be positive, the lower 4 will be negative. And with a total factor of w suffix 8 power 0, w suffix 8 power 1, w suffix 8 power 2, and w suffix 8 power 3. And then the minus 1 of the phase factor. Now, x of 0 can be calculated by f1 of 0, f2 of 0 along with the total factor positive value. So similarly, x1, x2, x3 will be calculated and look at the corresponding value of f1 of 1, f2 of 1 along with the total factor, f1 of 2, f2 of 2 along with the total factor, f1 of 3 and f2 of 3 along with the total factor. Next is x4, x5, x6, x7 is going to be your f1, f2 with the total factor of your along with your phase factor minus. So the upper part will be 4 will be positive, the lower part 4 will be the negative of your total factors here. So this is how to draw your radix 2 a for 8 point the DFT for radix 2 using radix 2 DIT FFT algorithm. This is also called as a butterfly algorithm. Now we solve a problem here. To compute a 8-point DFT of x of n equal to 2, 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1 using radix 2 DIT FFT algorithm. So before start doing this problem, your calculator should be in complex mode and you should be an expertise in handling your calculator if you want to handle this particular problem here. Right, so first one, we'll be drawing the general structure here. So it's better to have coloring for the twiddle factor so that you can differentiate your twiddle factor with the outputs and inputs here so that it might not be get confused here, right? This is w suffix 2 power 0 total factor value, w suffix 4 power 0, w suffix 4 power 1, w suffix 8 power 0, w suffix 8 power 1, w suffix 8 power 2, and w suffix 8 power 3. So here x of 0, x of 4, 2, it's in bit reverse order. So I'll be placing the bit reverse order. So x of 0 is 2, x of 4 is 1, x of 2 is 2, x of 6 is 1, x of 1 is 2, x of 5 is 1, x of 3 is 2, and x of 7 is 1 here. Right. So here I'm going to find the output of the first stage. So the first stage, the first one, 2 into 1 will be 2, 1 into 1 will be plus 1. So 2 plus 1. So immediately you just get its equivalent value, the next value here. So first will be a plus b, second will be a minus b along with your total factor. So here it's going to be 2 minus 1. Immediately just write your 2 minus 1. And here this 2 and 6 form a combination here. So first will be the positive of these two, next will be the negative of these two. So first will be 2 plus 1, next will be 2 minus 1. Similarly, these two form the combination. So first will be positive, second will be negative of this one. Addition and subtraction here. Here it will be 2 plus 1 and 2 minus 1. Now I'll be finding the output of the stage 1. So it's 2 plus 1 is 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3, 1. So now this is going to act as an input of the stage 2. So here what happens, this stage, you just see these lines here, this 1 and 3 forms a combination here. So this 3 and this 3 along with your twiddle factor. So 3 into 1 is 3 and plus 3 into 1 is 3. So 3 plus 3, immediately write its corresponding uh, pair value, it's 3 minus 3. Again, next is 2 and 4 will form the combination. So 1 and 1 along with the twiddle factor minus j. So 1 into 1 is going to be 1. 1 into minus j is going to be minus j. So it's going to be 1 minus j. If this is going to be 1 minus j, the value of its pair will be 1 plus j. As simple as that. So here also what happens in the second 4 point, this 1 and this 3 forms a combination. So 3 plus 3, 3 minus 3. This 2 and 4 forms a combination along with your two factor minus j. So first will be 1 minus j, the next will be 1 plus j. So now the output of this stage 2 is 6 1 minus j 0 1 plus j, 6 1 minus j 0 1 plus j. So now, in this one, you just see here, this 3 is in black color and this is what twiddle factor. So by seeing this one, you will not get confused with this twiddle factor and then the inputs and outputs. That's why this color combination will help you. Now, with the help of this values as an input for your stage 3, we'll proceed your stage 3. Here, this first part and then this fifth part forms the combination, right? So, first part value is 6 plus 6. So, the next part value is 6 minus 6. Similarly, this 2 and 6 will form the combination here. So this is 1 minus j, here also 1 minus j along with this twiddle factor. So this 1 minus j plus 1 minus j into this twiddle factor. If it's so, its corresponding value will be 1 minus j minus of 1 minus j into the twiddle factor. Then your 3 and 7 will form the combination. So 0 plus 0, 0 minus 0 along with this twiddle factor. Anyway, the value is going to be 0. So there is nothing much about it. And here this fourth one and the eighth one will form the combination along with the twiddle factor minus 0.707 minus j 0.707. So if you have any there is a first one will be your positive, so 1 plus j plus 1 plus j into the twiddle factor, so its corresponding value will be 1 plus j minus 1 plus j into this. So we'll find out the value of this one, x of k. So 6 plus 6 is going to be 12. Next, to get the value of this one, take the calculator. Whatever I am saying, you just type it blindly in your calculator. If I say into, press your into, open bracket, close bracket, into whatever I am saying. So that should be in terms. You have to type that one in your calculator. Plus means you have to type plus. Into means you have to type your input, multiplication, and into means multiplication, and j is nothing but you have your value I. So you'll be having a button called ENG. If you press that one, I will be displayed here. So that will be obtained in your complex mode. So keep your calculator in a complex mode and type as such. Here placing the brackets, typing your multiplication symbol, everything plays a major role. So type it as such. Open bracket 1 minus j close bracket plus open bracket, again one open bracket, 1 minus j close bracket into open bracket 0.707 minus j 0.707 close bracket, again one close bracket. So press your equal to, you might get your answer as 1 minus j 2.414. Suppose if you are getting your value as syntax error, then you might have missed this multiplication symbol, or you might miss any of your bracket here. You can try it out one more time. So 0 plus 0 is going to be 0. This, we can try it out for this one. So I'll repeat this one. You type it in a calculator as such. So open bracket 1 plus j close bracket plus open bracket again one open bracket, 1 plus j close bracket into open bracket minus 0.707 minus j 0.707 close bracket, again one close bracket. Your answer should be 1 minus j 0.414. Next is your 6 minus 6 is 0. Again, you just try to this one, you will get it out as 1 plus j 0.414. Again, 0 minus 0 is 0. And again, if you press it in the calculator, the value will be 1 plus j 2.414. So in this one, your first value, that is your second value and seventh value will be the complex conjugate. Again, this third and then sixth will be the seventh will be your complex conjugate, and then your fourth one and then the sixth one is going to be the complex conjugate. So these three and these three will be forming the complex conjugate. So you just remember. Finally, have to complete your problem. Here it is. You'll be getting it out as x of 0, x of 1, x of 2, x of 3, x of 4, x of 5, x of 6, and x of 7. So the 8-point DFT of the given x of n is x of k equal to 12, 1 minus j 2.414, 0, 1 minus j 0.414, 0, 1 plus j 0.414, 0, 1 plus j 2.414. So this is how we used to calculate your compute your 8-point DFT using your radix to DITFFT algorithm. So here you can try this problem. Here compute an 8-point DFT of x of n equal to minus 1, 1 using radix to DIT FFT algorithm. Since they ask you to calculate 8-point DFT, your input should have 8 values. Since it has only 5 values, I'll go for the 0 padding and then try this problem here. In the same way, compute your keep your input as a bit reverse order and then calculate your first stage, then second stage, as well as your third stage. Use your calculator properly and then you just try to this one. You'll get your answers here. You just verify your answers here. Same procedure here. So it's 2 minus j 3.414 minus 4 j 0.586 minus 2 j 0.586 minus 4 j 3.414. For further clarification, you can contact me at vanilla.blogspot.com. Thank you.